Hello APS community, I'm Superintendent Rico Munn. I want to thank each of you for your dedication and perseverance during a school year that has brought so many challenges. When we started this year, we talked about how we would find a way or make a way to achieve the things that we knew we needed to for our kids. And I'm so proud of the work that all of our families, our staff, and everyone has put in to make this a meaningful year for our students. We're excited to end this year with more of our students, teachers, and staff safely engaging in in-person learning. And we look forward to bringing even more students back into our classrooms next year. Please take a few minutes to watch this video to learn more about our plans for the 2021-2022 school year.
APS will be providing 3 learning models for students next year: fully in-person learning at school, fully remote learning from home, and a more flexible option, also known as Flex. Please note the Flex option will only be available for the first semester, which ends in December. We want to ensure that families have choices for their students. However, we recognize that students have unique needs, and developmentally, certain models may not be what's best for younger students. Preschool students, for example, will all learn fully in person at school every Monday through Thursday. There will not be a remote or Flex option for preschool. We know that remote learning at the preschool level is not serving students' needs. Preschool students need to develop fine motor skills, play with others, and learn to resolve conflict. All of that happens best in person. For elementary and middle school students, all 3 options will be available next year. Students can choose to learn fully in person at school 5 days a week. We know that in-person learning allows students to build relationships with their teachers and fellow students, and to work together to create a positive school culture. For students in elementary and middle school who want to learn remotely from home for the full school year, APS will have an online program for students in kindergarten through 8th grade. These students will learn from fully remote teachers and will not be connected to teachers or other students at their home schools. Occasionally, fully remote learning students may receive in-person services at our remote learning sites. This may include services for students with special needs or testing that requires students to be in person. The elementary remote learning site will be located at the current Century Elementary building, and for middle school, it will be at South Middle School. The Flex option will be available for the first semester for students in kindergarten through 8th grade. The Flex option allows students to stay connected with their home schools remotely, with the ultimate goal of getting students back to in-person learning. This means that students will be learning online, but with teachers and students from their home school. For students in the Flex option, learning will include both synchronous and asynchronous learning. This means that for some of the day, students will participate in a live class that is occurring in person through an online platform like Google Meet. For other parts of the day, students will be expected to be self-directed and working independently on their own. We recognize that families may not feel comfortable starting the school year fully in person, but with increased vaccinations and less pandemic restrictions, families may feel comfortable switching to in-person learning at the end of the first quarter or the end of the first semester. If that's how you feel, then Flex is the option for you. Once again, the Flex option will only be available for the first semester. Starting in January, families will need to choose fully in-person learning or fully remote learning, and then stick with that for the remainder of the school year. For high school students, there will only be 2 options: learning fully in person at school 5 days a week, or learning fully remotely from home. High school students who choose the remote option will be able to do so through APS Avenues, which is a fully online program. Similar to the K-8 program, these students will learn from fully remote teachers and will not be connected to teachers or students at their home schools. That's it. We want to emphasize that in-person learning will be safe as we continue to follow the latest guidance on health and safety protocols. We plan to require all APS staff to be vaccinated next year, and we encourage all students who are eligible to get vaccinated as well.
Over the past year, we have shown how resilient we are as a community and how we will do everything we can as a district to fight for our kids. We look forward to the next school year with optimism and excitement, and we hope you do too. Enjoy your summer, take care of yourself, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall.